What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning back into my channel, and in this video I'm going to be doing another product review here. I'm going to be doing a product review over a company that I haven't done a product review over yet, and it's actually not a drugstore. Well, it kind of is, but it's kind of not. I'll explain it in a second, but I'm very excited to do this. I want to go ahead and explain what I mean by it kind of is a drugstore and it's kind of not. For the longest, I've been wanting to get my hands on the Morphe 35O palette, and you know, just from looking at it online and seeing certain beauty YouTubers here on YouTube that I watch, seeing them use the palette, I'm like, that's such a gorgeous palette, I would love to use it. At the time, I think it was a little more expensive. I think it was like 30, maybe 35-ish dollars when I looked, and that was like a while ago. That was like maybe beginning 2016, maybe 2015. I was like, okay, I didn't look at the Morphe site before I ordered this, but this is literally the exact same palette. I ordered it off of wish.com. This, just by the way, this video is not sponsored. I bought it with my own money. It's not sponsored whatsoever. I still wanted to do a review over it, but I was like, okay. I was on Wish and I was looking at makeup, and I saw that they had, like, I didn't expect Wish to be this way. I know that they have it on eBay to where they sell like a lot of the, you know, Too Faced, and they have some Kylie Cosmetics stuff on there as well. They sell that stuff on eBay for either really expensive, if not more than the original price, or they sell it for like way cheaper, which, you know, I don't mind. I actually have something coming from eBay. It's not here yet, but once it gets here, then I will be doing a review over that. I have some other stuff coming in the mail, so I'm going to be doing some reviews over that stuff. I'm not going to say what, but if you want to see what it is, subscribe to my channel, because those videos will be up within the next, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I've really been wanting the 35O palette, and I finally got it. So I'm going to be kind of giving a review over the Morphe 35O palette and wish.com, because this is my first time ordering something off of Wish myself. I have my phone right here, so I can just go through and give you exact details on how everything was with ordering from wish.com. So let me just get into the app. And on Wish, I ordered 4 different things. I ordered 4 different items. This 35O palette would be one of the first ones that I got, or one of the 4 packages that I got. I ordered this palette, it's in the box right now, but I ordered this palette on February 15th. Today is March the 3rd when I'm recording this video, but I ordered this, I'm sorry if my hair looks a little crazy, but I ordered this palette on February 15th, 2017 of this year. It was estimated that it was going to be delivered here by March 19th. And it actually got delivered here yesterday, March the 2nd. So it was about a week and a half, 2-ish weeks early, which I love when that happens, because it's like, I get so anxious just waiting and waiting on my package, because you know how people are these days with packages. If they see you have a package, and you know, the mail people, at least where I live, they ring the doorbell, but they don't wait. They just sit it down. I ordered it, the specific store on here that I ordered it from is Global Happy. And this palette on Wish, I ordered it, or I bought it for $10. On the Morphe website, I'll try to take a screenshot or a picture of it or something, and I'll have it on the screen. But versus Wish, $10, and the Morphe website, the palette has actually gone down about $10-ish dollars, which I'm surprised. It's a much better price than what it originally was the first time I looked at it, like maybe a year or 2 back. When I looked at a year or 2 back, it was probably like $35-ish dollars, because it was so popular. A lot of people were giving it great reviews, like Jaclyn Hill and everything. And so now that it's kind of like died down a little bit, people still love it, but now that it's kind of died down a little bit, the price has gone down a little bit more. Instead of like $35-ish dollars on the website, I checked yesterday, I think it said it retails for about $22 or $23, I believe, which is much better. But yeah, it looks the exact same. I'm going to have a picture of the palette from the Morphe site, and then I'm going to be showing you how it compares to this. When I first got this, I expected it to be in a box. I don't know why, but it wasn't in a box at all. But when I got it, it was in this. It's been opened, but as you can see, this is not a box. This is duct tape. So yeah, and on the inside is bubble wrap and styrofoam. And I actually don't mind this because it's pretty smart. I'll show you in a second when I open up this palette, but none of my shadows came broken or shattered or anything, and I was very surprised because I was like, ordering eyeshadow offline, even like if it's from like one state to another, but especially being that it came from I think it came from China. Yeah, it came from China, so it came overseas. I'm surprised that it came all this way and it made it here with no broken shadow. So I applaud them for that. I love them for that, and I'm glad that they actually wrapped it this way. So they put it in between these two styrofoam pieces and then some thicker styrofoam pieces, and then they wrapped it really tight in duct tape so it, you know, it wouldn't move anywhere. Now on the Wish site, when you look at it, it says that it has like the Morphe well, in the pictures it has the Morphe logo on it, and I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be the exact same thing. And I get it. As you can see, the box has no kind of Morphe branding on it, not the box or the actual palette. It has the picture of the shadows on here on the back, but as you can see, it says the 35B Nature Glow eyeshadow. I guess it's different for the company that manufactures it, but when you look on the Morphe site, the 35B palette looks completely different. This palette actually looks exactly like the 35O palette from Morphe. 35B is like a bunch of cool tones. It's like a lot of blues and purples and stuff. And this palette I've been wanting it for a long time, and I've been wanting to get my hands on it for a long time because it has like a lot of neutral shades and stuff. So it would be great for like makeup tutorials. It'd be great for events. It'd be great for just everyday wear. I could see myself possibly using all the shadows. Like I said, it doesn't have the Morphe branding on it or the logo. When you open it up, prepare yourself for this. It's beautiful. I've already swatched most of them, so if you see a fingerprint, that was me, that wasn't anybody else. But yes. Oh, let me take this off. It came with this on there also. But this is what the palette looks like. So just looking at it, I'm going to hold this up right here, and then probably over my face I'll have a picture of the actual palette from the Morphe website so you can compare them real quick. But just looking at it, it looks the exact same. It has these bold colors over here, and then it has the same thing. So I'm not sure if the company that I got it from on Wish actually manufactures the actual Morphe palettes or what. I'm not sure if that's why I got it so cheap or whatever, but I'm fine with that. And I tried to do some live swatches here on my camera, but the light that I have on my camera is like, I guess, too bright and you can't really see it. But I did some swatches on my arm. You can kind of see it right here, but I did some swatches on my arm. I did a finger swatch versus a brush swatch just to see how it compares. And I will say, as far as the shimmer shades, they have a lot of pigmentation. Like, I'll do this shimmer shade right here. Oops. I'll do this shimmer shade right here at the end. Just once. Can you see that? That's pretty pigmented. When I put it on my arm, you see that? That's pigmented, but when I did that with a brush, it didn't give off that same pigment. And this is the exact same color, by the way. You see that? It gives some pigmentation when you use the brush, but it doesn't give a lot. So I found out that the shimmer shades are a lot better to use when you use it with your finger. So if you're gonna apply it, probably try your finger. And then the matte shades are the complete opposite. They don't apply well when you use the finger, but when you use a brush, then it applies a lot better. These shadows are very smooth and they are pretty creamy. And to me, it seems like the actual Morphe palette, just at half the price. And I'm actually pretty excited about this. As you can see, I've done my, I don't know if you could tell, but I did my face makeup off of camera. And I just wanted to come on here and kind of show you, you know, live results, and you can judge for yourself whether or not you think that it would be worth giving it a shot. Ordering it off of wish.com versus Morphe. So yeah. So I'm going to be using this. If you're curious about what makeup I did use to do my face makeup, I will have the details to that down in the description box below. And yeah, so I'm going to be using this shadow, or this eyeshadow palette, and then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush and the e.l.f. eyeshadow blending brush. And I'm going to be using the mirror from the e.l.f. blush palette. I swatched a few of these. I didn't swatch all of them, but I know kind of what colors I want to try out. So I already primed my eyes off of camera. I primed them with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Cool Tan, and I set it with some Airspun loose face powder just because I have oily eyelids. And yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and just stop talking and get into this tutorial, just to kind of show you how the shadows show up. And if you've actually bought this actual Morphe palette from the Morphe website, then you can kind of compare and let me know this is worth, you know, buying it for half the price if it, you know, is of the same quality. But just from what I saw in the videos that I've watched on YouTube of people who've actually bought the Morphe palette from the Morphe website, it seems as if it compares exactly the same. But like I said, I'll let you be the judge of that for yourself. So it has some really gorgeous shades in here. I could see myself doing a lot of different makeup tutorials with this. So I think I'm gonna try, for my crease color, I really want to try this one right here. This is like a red brown, and I swatched it and it looks really, really pretty. I will say that when you dip it, I don't know if that picked up on camera, but when you dip it, it has like a lot of fallout, kind of. Just be careful of that. I'm just gonna go through and put this in my crease. Oh wow. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Looking at it, very pigmented. I'm really surprised. I didn't expect it to give off that much pigment. Very nice. And me personally, I love eyeshadow palettes that have a lot of neutral shades, because I tend to wear, whenever I do wear eyeshadow, I wear like a neutral look. Nothing too exotic unless I'm doing a makeup tutorial. Now I'm going to go in with that Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use this, forgot I was zoomed in, I'm going to use this kind of like stark white color over here. I'm just going to use that for my brow bone. Okay, now that I look at it, it looks okay. I'm not going to say it looks great. Now I'm being completely honest with this. It's a very soft white. It looks very like, this is kind of like a yellow white almost, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, so now for the part that I'm really waiting for is one of these shimmers. I've been like, which one am I going to use? Which one am I going to use? I'm going to use this beauty right here. I'm zoomed in. Hold on. I'm going to use this one right here. This is kind of like a rose gold kind of pink. And I'm going to brush off this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to use it to apply it. And like I said, the shimmers kind of, they don't go on as well with a brush, so I might have to use my finger. Oh my god, look at that. That is a beautiful color. I really like that. Go back in with that same color that I used in the crease, and where is it? Right here. And I'm going to put some more, because when I put the shimmer shadows, it kind of disappeared a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with some of this shimmer, because I see it's not where I want it to be. You could probably even wet the brush and get a more intense shimmer look. So I'm just gonna wet my brush, and I'm gonna put that shimmer shade on my lid and see how it looks. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with this blending brush. I'm gonna use my blending brush, and I'm going to go in with a darker shade that I haven't used yet. It has some, what is this? I thought this was a black, but this looks like a gray. So I'm gonna use this one. On camera it picks up as, or it looks like it's black, but it's actually like a grayish brown. Like it has like a lot of pigmentation. You have to kind of build it up and kind of pack it, really pack it on the brush in order to like really see it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna use this color right here. This is kind of like a rose gold color, and I'm gonna put this on the inner part of my eyes just to give my, ooh yeah, see that? How can you not see that? Probably even use some of these shades as like a highlight shade for your highlighter. So I'm actually gonna try that right now. I'm gonna use my finger and I'm gonna use that color that I put in my inner corner. Definitely use it as a highlighter, I think. It's not really intense, but I think you could build it up to be something pretty intense. But you know, if you want to save money or you don't feel like going out and buying a highlighter, you could always just use, you know, eyeshadows. Use what you have. People, they implement or they try to make it be known that, oh, you have to have a highlighter and then you have to have an eyeshadow and then you have to have different things, and you don't. Because whether it be drugstore products or actual like high-end, it adds up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my overall review of it. Oh, I usually give this a rating of 0 to 5 stars. I'm probably gonna give this 4 stars. I can't give it 5 stars, I just can't. But if I had to be honest, I'm probably going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. I can't give it 5 stars completely because I swatched and I tested pretty much every shadow in here. While the shimmer shades seem to be really, really gorgeous, all the shades in here and the colors in this palette are gorgeous and great for like an everyday look, you know, except for the orange and the red, unless you're really into those, you know, 2 colors. The shimmer shades, gorgeous. They have a lot of pigmentation, especially when you swatch it with your fingers, but they do not apply well with brushes unless you like wet the brush and get, well, they apply okay with brushes. I'm not going to say that they apply horribly with brushes. You kind of have to work with it if you use a brush, versus the matte shades in here is the complete opposite. You can't apply it with your fingers, you have to use a brush. And some of the shades like grayish browns and kind of like up in here, like these 2 colors and this color, they don't have like a lot of pigmentation. You have to kind of pack it on the brush and build it up. Yeah, some of these have way more pigmentation than others. Can't give it a complete 5 stars, but it's pretty darn close if you ask me. And plus I got it off of Wish for half the price of what it is on the Morphe side palette. So if you're like me and you've been wanting this palette for a long time, I would recommend that you go to Wish and you check it out. They have a lot more palettes. I ordered some more makeup from Wish, and I will be doing reviews on those like I said in the future. Can't really be mad at them. They have a lot of great shades in here, like a lot of neutral shades. Yeah, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it's great for the price. It retails, I think I said this at the beginning of the video, it retails for $10 on wish.com. If you're not familiar with Wish, Wish is pretty much exactly like Amazon, except it's just Wish. So if you haven't checked out Wish, you should go and check it out. They have a lot of great stuff on there. They have anything from clothes to, you know, things for electronics to makeup. They have everything. Like I said, it's like Amazon. And so whenever you're looking for palettes and stuff like this, I would really recommend, like, say, like, you know, the first place I saw this was on YouTube, and they recommended and said that it was from Morphe. I went on the Morphe website, and it was, you know, it was a pretty penny for it at the time. Like I said, it's recently gone down about $10 to $15 since I checked it yesterday. I recommend that before you dedicate yourself to just buying something like this, wait. Especially if it's from like a high-end brand, just wait. Because I guarantee you, I promise, I see it every single time, especially, you know, whether it be with collaborations with a company, a makeup company and a YouTuber, or just their regular collection or anything. Stuff like this will end up on places like Amazon, eBay, wish.com. You'll be able to find this for a much cheaper price with the same quality. All you have to do is really do your digging. You have to do your you have to really search and investigate and try to find out where you can find stuff like this for a decent price, because like I said, this is $10. It currently retails on the Morphe website for about $22 or $23, so I got it for a little under half the price. I'm pretty impressed with it. I honestly, I was like, okay, It looks the exact same, but I'm not sure if it's going to be the exact same. But just testing it out, as you saw, I tested it out here before you on camera, and like I said, you can come up with your own opinion on how you feel. But if you really like it and you want to check it out, I will have the link down below to this, to where I ordered it. Like I said, this video is not sponsored, but if you want to check it out, I will have the link down in the description box below. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick voiceover because my memory card actually got full. But I just want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you see more reviews. And subscribe to my channel. And check the description box below. I'll have all the links to everything. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.
What we do here is go back.